everybody, Ronaldo Hoffman here with Gear It First, and I want to share a really cool tip that has really helped our company. This is our instant light show. We designed this for two reasons. One, sometimes we have a school that doesn't have the budget for one of our bigger shows, but they still need somewhat of a big show, so I needed to cut down on labor costs. Or two, sometimes I get venues that tell us you have an hour to set up because they did poor planning. That's the only way you can really classify that as, and double booked an event where there's something, a couple hours before that ends, and you know how it goes, guys. So here is our instant light show. This small portable show is insanely powerful as to what it can do. So let's take a look. The heartbeat of the show lies with the ADJ Hex 12Ps. Now these guys give us all the colors that we're gonna want. The 12P Hex gives us the RGBs, it gives us amber, white, and UV. The other great thing about the 12P is that it does have the gel holder. And here we're just using a basic diffusion. It's been beat up to heck and back, but it still holds up great. And it gives us a nice even flood. We can easily flood a large room using 4 of the 12P Hex, thanks to its powerful bright LEDs. Now to add some pure lighting excitement, we have the InnoPocket Z4s. Now why did I choose the InnoPocket Z4s? Well, if you see my video on these can fill up quite a bit of space for one of the pocket fixtures. Now all of ADJ's pocket fixtures are great. I wanted something I could use for a larger event, and the Pocket Z4 was the ticket. Part of that is thanks to its bright 10-watt Cree LEDs. Now these give me RGB and white, and thanks to the zoom feature, I'm able to use these as a spot, or I can even complement the 12Ps to do a nice general wash. So how is this all wired together? Super easy. Now the way that we did is we took regular triple tap, and it's tie strapped in. These are not regular tie straps, these are rated tie straps. The extension cable is gonna go in, clamps in, we lock the cable in, and this is already pre-wired. You can see here the power in and out using the ADJ ECOM cables. We have our DMX in and out, and these are all hung with the Global Truss bar that already have the bolts and everything built in, but of course we use safety cables, and then we use the tie straps to keep everything nice and locked in. But a couple of things this bar has that are kind of sort of a hidden feature. First of all, there is an extra outlet here. So if I want to add a gobo projector, such as the icon profile, I can add it right here. Or I can do it over here. There's a couple different areas. And the video that you'll actually see, we put another light on top here, and we also put a video projector on there as well. So the point is that we have this entire show ready to go, and we put it on our crank stands. We wire up to the first DMX cable right here, and then you can do DMX out, or you can use the Wi-Fi D6 branch or a regular D6 branch, so you can go out from your MyDMX or CompuShow or whatever DMX software you use and split out to each one of these. But I had an event where they needed truss. The client paid for a nice show. We had a couple extra fixtures that we needed to hang, but it was only gonna be very limited time for setup. So this was also designed to be able to be hung from truss. Now the way that we do that is with the Global Truss cheese burrows. So the way the Global Truss cheese burrows work is that this clamps around one truss, and then you can do different truss designs with it. So in the case of hanging these from truss, while this is a rounded piece, or square piece, excuse me, it does grab on to the cheese burrows quite nicely. So we grab it in. Then this part over here locks into the truss. Obviously we do the same thing in the other side. And then we have safety cables, because you want to make this thing as safe as possible. So we use a couple of safety cables, tie it to the truss, then we can have our additional lights. And we were able to set up a nice light show in less than 10 minutes. That's on trussing and everything else. If you decide that you don't want to hang it off truss and you just want to use the stands, and you want to cover up your stands, scrims are not a good option, because there really isn't a scrim Unless you have one that's custom made, they can go 12 or however feet high you want it to be. So what I did is I had custom made drapery that just goes over the stand, and it just kind of like locks in this area here, and it flows down nice and pretty. And of course, I made sure they made it out of fire retardant material, because that's what you're supposed to use. Anytime that you have any kind of cloth, drape, you got to make sure it's fire retardant. God forbid something happens and there's electrical gremlins. You don't want your whole thing to go up in smoke. So I personally like that look better than these scrims, and it gives me full coverage as opposed to just the front. The advantage of this show is that at the end of the night, it easily just packs up, goes in the box, and you're good to go. It's an instant in and out, and set up a powerful light show in a matter of minutes. My name is Ronaldo Waffman of Gear It First. If this video helped you, then I need you to help me. Leave a comment down below. YouTube loves it when people leave comments. Hit the thumbs up button, share it, subscribe, hit the bell, you know the good stuff. So before I leave you guys, we're gonna do a quick video span so you can kind of see how everything's wired up, and hopefully this does help you out and inspires you to create your own instant light show. It really has helped our business to the point that we're gonna make bigger versions of these. It's super fast to set up. Absolutely love this type of light show, and hopefully helps you guys out. So again, leave comments. Y'all know what to do. Have a great night, and God bless. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Gear It First, honest reviews, incredible gig logs, lots of tips and tricks, and more tutorials than any other YouTube channel. I guarantee it, or your money back.